All right, this is my demonstration video for the project that I did. So I decided to go ahead and make a game, and I'll go ahead and show it off. So it's called the Gauntlet, and it's basically a game where you're a little O in the center of the screen, and you're going around trying to dodge all of the X's. So you can see there when you get hit, it says you lose. Um, every tick that I survive, though, you can see the score goes up, and the high score goes up as well. Um, and if you hit one of those, your score will reset, but the high score won't. And then yeah, you can keep moving around, trying to dodge. Yeah, and that's basically the game. And then if you hit any of the X's or any of these side walls, they'll do the same thing. So, yep. So how it works, we have a random number generator here, and then hide the cursor so it looks a little better. And then we instantiate the game class. You call in the constructor. And then in here, in game run game, this is where the game loop is. So that's right here. So we get the input from the user from this input class. And then from there, we move the player, which calls these different player class. It's in the input class, but this should has access to the input, and it calls these classes on the player, which is passed into it, having it move up, down, left, or right. So that's how you move around the screen. And then for all 50 of the enemies, it calls this movement function, which basically just has some logic that tells them when they hit a wall, they will bounce off and keep moving back the other direction. And then, yeah, we draw the game, check for collision with, let's see, checking for collision. It checks for if the player hits the wall or if it hits the enemy. If enemy present, this is a helper function that will see if an enemy is present on a square. And this is updating the score, which is called right there. And then this is how long it is between each individual tick. So if you want the game to run faster or slower, you can change that. And then, yeah, here's the draw game function. Draw the top of the game, draw the main part of the board. Some logic here to see if there's a wall or a player or an enemy, or if it's just a blank square. And then, yeah, print out the bottom. So that's my project that I worked on. I had a lot of fun making it. And yeah,